So we're coming into the Ganel. This is, I don't do much riding around here because this is dominated by walkers, which is fair enough. I don't have a problem with that. And it's going to be very popular today because it's bluebell season, and the Ganel is renowned for its bluebells. Oh, bugger. Hello people, so today I take a video of my local trails up at Fforest Ganol and Fforest Fawr, Castle Coch area. So these trails are great for me. They're only a short bike ride away, get you straight from the house. Absolutely great. Yeah, really quite lucky to have these trails so close to home. It's very busy up here today because of the bluebells. There we go. Lots and lots and lots of lovely, gorgeous bluebells. Not sure how clear that blue is, but you can just see a sea of purpley blue. It is quite beautiful, to be honest, and I can see why it's so popular up here for people to come and see the bluebells. Beautiful. And a bit quiet here. This is Fforest Ganol. Lots of white wild garlic. We have seas of lovely wild garlic, and I tell you what, it's pretty nice in food as well. Add it as a flavour into your food. It's really good, and there is loads of it up here. So yeah, it's about avoiding as many people as I can today on my ride. Thanks. That's all right. Thanks. Thank you. All right. All right. And if somebody complains about me riding my bike up here, the other bylaws, of course, is that your dogs must be under control at all times. I have seen plenty of out of control dogs up here today. So there we are. I really don't mind. Dogs are enjoying themselves. But if they're going to have a go at bikers, they can have a go at themselves. Right, this is a hidden line. This is not an official trail, walking trail. This is just a bit of trail going through the woods. And somebody's cleared that bit of tree that was blocking the trail. I wonder who did that. Very nice person indeed. And those through the bluebells again. Lovely bluebells. Take that bit of tree down as well at some point. So this is part one of my local trails. This is going to be exploring the Ganel, Fforest Ganol, which is the sort of lesser known relative just across the road of Fforest Fawr. But it's a lovely place and spoiled with some great trails. And actually Rich from the bike group, he's got some great videos showing lots of these trails. So I suggest you go and visit his channel and subscribe to that as well. Cheers people. Here we go. So let's do Ganel downhill. Yeah, that front fork is a bit better. Now I have removed the lock on it. It was basically locked out. It was at one of the lowest rebound settings. So I thought, well, that's not good. The other stupid thing I did, I had my suspension basically fully locked out, even when I was, for the past few rides, even when I was up Cwmcarn from the most recent vid. I was wondering why the ride was feeling a little bit harsh. Still gonna be wet up here. That's the nature of these trails. Probably take a good 2 or 3 days more of dry weather for these to be fully sort of dry. They're not too bad today. Well, at the moment anyway. It looks like some motorbikes have gone down here, as in scramblers, because it's a lot churned up. The average motorbike does not churn these things up. Yeah, it looks like a scrambler to me. Oh, I've gone down here. Oh, that's a bit of branchage down, so we'll take the alternative line. There we go. Ganel downhill. And I'm also back on the original GoPro lens, not the super wide lens option. That still does hyper view, not sort of super duper hyper view, but we'll see how it looks. Right, let's go into Ganel downhill. Made it work. Now that used to be a good jump, now it is just eroded away and it is just a horrible feature now. Maybe I should try and build it back up. Getting on the rut line there. Go. Man at work. That one is an official trail. It's been designated an official trail by NRW and North Cardiff Trails. Cheers, North Cardiff Trails. So a big thank you also to North Cardiff Trails, who do a lot to sort of officiate some of these trails, so make them official. Who would have thought just a short ride outside a major capital city you'll get such trails? Brilliant, eh? Right, this is the top section of Logging. It's the other side of the road, we're behind a hill. And it ends with this steepish chute. Watch out for the road. So this is the main entrance into the top part of Logging, and this is probably the most common route to take through here. There's an alternative line to the left here called Shin Digger. Oh, that's wet. Oh. Need to take those at a bit more speed, but that is very moist. So there's an alternative logging line up here now. I think you can go left there as well. There's actually quite a few of those lines now available up here. There we go. So the bike, how is that going? Well, I put on some 50mm rise bars. Still seeing how I get on with those. I've sort of swapped them back out on my Mondraker. The wheel is now, my front wheel is a Mavic D-Max, because that is the one that come from my Mondraker. Well, that's because my original carbon wheel is at the shop, because I changed the rotors out because I wanted less squeaky ones, because we were making a hell of a racket. And Michael, Trailblaze Wales, have a look at his channel up there, recommended these. He's got an amflow, and I sheared 2 of these bolts off, and now they're stuck in the wheel and they're back at the shop with somebody attempting now to try and get those bolts out. So my mechanical skills are pretty much up to par with my riding skills. Anyway, let's get on with the ride. So this is Slippery XC. This is also an official North Cardiff trail. And now we come to the chute section. Whoop! Didn't take that very well. And then down to the chute. And then across to what they call logins. And still a little moist. There we go. So this is the main slog up to the top and at the Ganel, Fforest Ganol. A bit rocky. First bit is a little steep, but the rest of it is quite mellow. But yeah, a lot easier if you've got a eMTB, of course. Let's go into the top bit of Rarebit Nutters. So Rarebit Nutters is also an official trail. I don't think this top section is, but the middle and lower section is. We'll be hitting in a second. Yeah, this is the official Rarebit Nutters, part of North Cardiff Trails official trail network, one of what they call the Big Six. We'll do a couple of others when we go over to Forest Mow. There you go. Grey bit nutters. On the other side of the road to Fforest Fair, which will be part 2.